The importance of parenting arises from the role as a buffer against adversity, like poverty or delinquency, and a mediator of damage as in child abuse. It has three essential components: provision of care, which comprises of protecting children from harm, promoting emotional and physical health. Others are controlled by setting and enforcing boundaries to ensure children and others' safety. Development and optimizing children's potentials and opportunities for using them. A parenting coach, Ambassador Darlington Ogaga, gave insight to the complex and demanding job of parenting, which qualities and skills are acquired and shaped through knowledge, past experience, and current circumstances.
We are at war. There is a war between light and darkness, and we cannot afford to fail. Your child, there are people that are looking for the attention of your child all over the world, creating destructive content to destroy your children. As a parent, you cannot afford to be asleep. As a parent, you must be intentional, you must be purposeful. That your child is a tool that will make tomorrow better or may make tomorrow worse if you don't teach your child intentionally. So my message to parents is be intentional about your parenting. Don't be careless. Don't just parent your children just like that. Be intentional. Learn from mentors, learn from people, and put to practice what you have learned, and then we'll have a better society.
Parents should take precaution not to be marginalized to become onlookers in the management of their children. They should be preventive in responses rather than reactive. The provost of the College of Education Technical Asaba highlighted biblical reasons for unconditional roles of parenting.
It has been a source of concern to many of us, the way we rear and bring up our children, even in the church. Faithful servanthood must start from your home. Faithful servanthood as a mother must start from your children and your husband. Are you bringing up your children well? Are you the one that see your children do the wrong thing and you laugh over it? You are at the receiving end, it will come back to you. Are you the one that says, because my husband does not love me, I will not be submissive? Did the Bible give you reason and condition for being submissive? Are you the one that says, my wife is not submissive, I cannot love her? Is there anywhere in the Bible that it is written, because my wife is not submissive, I shouldn't love her? Do your own, leave the other person to God, and do not judge. Are you the one that is doing evil before your children and you think they are not seeing you, they are not emulating you? Are you the one that bully your husband in front of your daughters? When they get married, they go back to bully their husbands? Are you the one that challenge your husband before your children and they have no regard whatsoever for their fathers?
Other resource persons believe that God, the institutor of marriage for procreation, gave parents to be custodians of children.
I want to say that everyone serving God's interest, let the spirit of servant to serve well. Isaiah 42 verse 1. Here is my servant that I've called and I've chosen, says the Lord. He said, and I put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Why? How will he be able to do effectively the assignment of God upon his life? The spirit upon him. That's why everyone that is serving needs the spirit.
The mind of man is the spiritual center of gravity of that man. So as a leader, if your mind does not grow, you won't grow. That is why the scripture speaking in Romans chapter 12, beginning from verse 2, it said, do not conform to this world, but be ye transformed. How? By the renewal of your mind. So that you'll be able to know that which is what the good, the acceptable, and the perfect will of God.
A faithful man abounds with blessings. It means if you are not experiencing God's blessings in your service, something is wrong somewhere. You should check yourself. Everyone will claim his own goodness, but a faithful servant will confirm.
the chairman of Deacons Board, Living Faith Church Asaba, and pioneer coordinator of the Delta State Civil Society, Okeze Odugala, spoke on the importance of servanthood, even as a parent.
Well, these are meeting Deacons Assembly Seminar. We titled this one Faithful Servanthood. We are led by God to say that serving in the house of God, we must, make mighty sister the jury, seeking God first and serving faithfully as the way to go for us to have sustainable blessing. When you are serving to God, there's a reward, and you must serve faithfully. So these are series of training we must continue to engage as an example, because we are called as servants in the vineyard.
Charles Kosipre for Quest News.